Alright, so I think we're at the lighthouse right now. Also, I might have learned something about cooking. I think I can just try and cook some stuff. Now what do I cook? Golden Sorcery Summer, thank you. Well, you know, I just want everyone to know. But yeah, thank you. Sword and Sorcery Summer is always on screen. Can I make a pumpkin pie? What would you do? I have so many leeks. Baked. I can look at the recipes here. We can do mushroom soup. That goes in baked mushrooms. This goes in mushroom omelet. Surely. Oh wait, here we go. So if we have these two, Cat has seen better days. Oh yeah, I think yeah, she's the only one who's damaged. We do have a lot of food. But she's got a lot of stuff going on, so probably worth it. Who's got the best crafting bonus? It's me, actually. Not a valid recipe. We have any other soups? Potatoes? No. Any other mushroom soups in here? Maybe I can do the mushroom omelet. Should be penny buns, eggs, and then whatever the other one was. That's baked mushrooms. Oh. No. I haven't made one before. I'm assuming... Well, let's just try something that should work. Do I have cheese? I don't have cheese, do I? Cheese would be... Can I just bake onions? Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah. I'm just wondering if I should just have this in a layout. A better layout. What does this thing look like? It looks like nothing. It looks like I don't have anything there. Did I really have... Oh. I mean, this is something, I suppose. Of course, now everything's missing. Would it be weird if the first... And now this doesn't know what a game is. Okay. Yeah, I know a couple of recipes, and I'm just realizing I can just try and make stuff. Eggs and bacon, farmer's omelet, mushroom omelet. Oh wait, this also goes in a mushroom omelet? Why does my mouse like keeps randomly hitching in this game, and I don't know why that would even be the case. Mouse bug. My refresh rate is 2. No. Some driver that I don't have. Turning off VSync. I guess turning off VSync is a good idea. Not like I need it. We'll just have to see if that happens again. The custom cursor. Do I even have a custom cursor? I guess I can... Classic console. Oh. No, this game's still just like Controller's not plugged in. Fancy light. I mean, none of this stuff should matter. What if it just doesn't happen in full mode? Of course, then I get to have it alt tab. I get to lose the game as soon as I touch anything. That's fun. Oop. I hate escape just like taking me right out of the thing. So I did make a mushroom omelet, right? Okay. I don't know. I have enough food. I should probably do it just to heal Cat because Cat is very injured. Dang it. Nope. And how far is she from 972? That's not happening for a while. How much are the oysters? Oh, not we got baked onions. I like having some small stuff. That's good. Nope. We don't need wine. We don't need to get drunk. We can have a lot of camp followers. Okay, well, like, as long as we're doing this. I'm too hungry to work. Did I forget to put food in there? I might have. I did. $26 experience. And a ration back. Alright. You better get a ration back if only one person needs to heal. Come on. Alright. I should just stop clicking anyway. What good does clicking do me? Anyway, I think we're exploring, we're looking for, like, the black sword or whatever now. Evil sword. Did you know that you can get your own evil sword and contribute to the bid war by subbing? Or gifting a sub? Losing track of where... Oh, it's here. There's also a badge for watching 6 hours during this month until basically through the... what it will basically be the beginning of Discord Wars. Which is also a thing that we'll be doing. Thievery 4. Difficulty 18. Ah! Da-na-na-na! Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, thievery. Can't see the... What's what, 2d6? Yeah, that one's too good. I mean, you could kind of make it, but he's probably just going to take damage, actually. Creeping through the narrow and cobweb-covered tunnel, it occurs to you that you're likely the first to use it in decades. It appears that neither the smugglers nor whoever lies on the other end of this tunnel knew of its existence. The wall ahead is no doubt another door, and you put your shoulder to it. Expecting the massive slab of rock to be heavy, you're surprised to find it easily swings open. You nearly stumble into the room ahead. Given the door's clever design, there would likely have been no way of finding this door from the other side. Wait, I've just come back around to here? I miss another way to go? Might have. Blade lies in deepest darkness, of course, because of course it does. Goodbye. Anyway. I guess at least I found a shortcut back up here. Deepest darkness. Looks like it might be this way. Darkness do be looking deeper over here. Oh, did I? Okay. Friggin' mud crabs, right? I realize my sprite has a beard, but my guy totally does not. We have initiative, right? So. Okay. Nice crit. Got one more move. No, not a warrior flame. Sure wish I had a bow for him. Yeah, get eluded. I guess it's only that guy that's panicked. Oh shoot, they're exploding on us. That's awesome. Okay. Whose turn is that? I mean, Roland can do that. There goes me. He's out of arrows. I need to stop shifting when I don't want to. Well, that was great. By which I mean it wasn't at all. What do we got here? Can you... wait. Oh, your good arrows aren't even equipped. Not that you have that many of them. I have 2 tonics of vitality. That exploded all over me. Time to run directly into another fight, and then... yeah, there it is. Okay. We just see how it goes, I guess. I don't know. You block the way, just for now. you use a potion. And chill for a sec. This guy should be able to, should have like a, whatever, death defy essentially. Guess you just have to wait. Oh, that's... It's a tricky situation. I wish I had another bow just to have the option, but I guess I wouldn't necessarily have arrows. If we're gonna actually have any shot in this fight, you're gonna need to get some mana attunement. I don't know. You just kind of have to sit here and do nothing. I don't know. Guess I can get around some other way, maybe. And you also have to do nothing. I guess I can maybe use a tonic, but I probably shouldn't. Not another way around? No. This is an epic fight. I need to go find a merchant. He's just over here looking for some way out. Alright, well... I might just have to be going back to the other fight and then see if I can do it better. I don't know. Nice miss. For instance, if I don't get exploded on the whole time, that would be cool. You don't do anything. I mean, we lived. We're gonna definitely have to go... Wait, why did I do that with him? Cutlass of Defense. Alright, who's taking that? It might just be you. What do we got? Curved sword. Curved swords. Damage. Lower crit rate. But that's okay for you. You can't use it though. What about you? But he has all his damage and I think I just have to give it to her. Low crit rate or not. But now it's probably hers. Okay, now we definitely go rest up. If I can remember the way out. Just save in case I can't remember the way out. It was like over here somewhere. Up. Let's see. Mushroom omelet. Vegetable soup. Actually, wait. Farmer's omelet, and then I'm gonna have something that was before oysters. Oh wait, those are regular oysters. Okay, wait. Regular oysters need something else. I don't think I have whatever that is, though. Onions are easily grow. Farmer's omelet. Okay, wait. Can maybe make a farmer's omelet. Baked onion and a carrot, I guess. Doubt anyone's stuff is gonna work here, but tempting to just leave and then go back to a merchant. Oh. Too bad the guy here doesn't sell us stuff. But we'll see if we get into major trouble in the caves, and then if we do, we can always get the merchant there. Or get the merchant after that point. Deepest darkness. There's a hole. Find yourself at the opening of a narrow underwater tunnel and wonder how long you can hold your breath. Let's find out. Oh no, it's a maze. Pick a pipe level design. In the faint bioluminescence of the cave's underwater floor, you make up 3 passages. North and east take you further into the cave system. West leads back to the surface. Notepad. Do a little sketch, maybe. We got lucky. So let's assume we can do it on the other side of this. Okay. Go east. East. Large dome chamber. Writhing seaweed covers the floor and reaches up towards you like groping tentacles. You shudder as one of the slimy tendrils brushes your skin. East, west, or south? Start. And then... Right, so I went east, which is to that square. Or, no, okay. Over here. And this goes east, west, south. Just try south. Bioluminescence is so faint that you almost fail to spot the tunnels leading north and east. That leaves us only east. Ah! Suspended in his chamber, in the middle of this chamber, is the ghost of a young man. Corpse. His features are softened by the sickly glow of the algae. There's no mistaking of the mask of terror that froze on his face as he drowned. If I take a round to examine the corpse, I can retrace my steps, maybe, and then just quickly rummaging through his belongings. You find a handful of coins and a key. Alright, now we're gonna go back west, north, west, west. Gotta save. So we go. Oh, this also goes north. East, south, east. There's the corpse again. Corpse. Now, north is gonna link back up to here, I think. So if I go west, I should return. Okay, good. Good, that's good to know. That means I can effectively skip going south here. So we'll go east. Go east again. And this is a west-south situation. Oh, okay. So really, we only have the drowned guy and this way up north. A bend where the tunnel leads east or south. Sharp limpet-like growths cover the wall, and you take care not to cut yourself. East. Low ceiling and 3 tunnels leading north, east, and west. We haven't wasted any oxygen yet. Try east first. Greenish glow coming from the eastern tunnel that leads to the surface. Okay, so east is another surface area. An alien world. Exit. Well, as long as we're here, then we might as well go north here. Ouch. Okay. I guess I've been thorough, but don't go there. Eel's gonna bite ya. Because I didn't even get to choose whether or not I wanted to stick my hand into the thing. I just got bitten. Alright. East. East it is. West. 1 damage. That's fine. Oh, this looks good. You enter into the larger chamber ahead and the temperature drops noticeably. As the swirling dust and ghostly vapors subside, you make out the intimidating form of an ancient carved monolith. Painted on its face, you can make out the crude shape of a red spiral. Yo, Saw? I want to play a game. Carefully arranged before the monolith lies 2 diminutive, desiccated corpses, and along the edges of the chamber stand strange unknown urns of unknown design. The chamber has an aura of age beyond comprehension, and your head begins to spin as you realize you may be the first to set foot in it for millennia. We shouldn't be here, Cat whispers behind you. Yeah, nevertheless, we are. I mean, okay, well, we can definitely do the lore check here. Carefully brushing away dust and cobwebs, you survey the oddly shaped instruments. Their shapes vary from small blades to hooks and other stranger forms. Even a cursory examination reveals that these instruments were likely used on the corpses, but they don't seem to be embalming tools. They seem more like primitive imitations of the tools that burial surgeons use. So as you stand there pondering the strange scene before you, your eyes fall on a small wooden box. The box! The buttered box crumbles as you touch it, revealing an ancient knife of exquisitely carved greenish stone. With trembling hands, you pick it up for a moment. You pick it up, and for a moment, the air around you seems to become charged with eldritch energies. Ooh. Bzzzt. Metallic tinge of ozone. No doubt this is the object Matthias, the light housekeeper, asked you to retrieve. Oh no! A sickly wet bubbling sound. There's goos in the jars. Little slimy men. Alright. Initiative belongs to them. Actually, maybe Roland, you go here. This guy can do some AoE stuff, maybe. Well, resistant to piercing. Okay. I wonder if I can. Immune to backstab. God damn it. Don't I have poison immunity or whatever? Okay, what about firing these assholes? Weak poison's over. Wonder if I can I like switch weapons in the middle of combat without getting penalized? Maybe? Oh no, I guess not. Resistant to blunt too? Okay. Wow. Cat should be like leveling up pretty soon. Okay, she did level up. Do I want to level up her stealth? First time you're wounded, you automatically hide. Pretty good. -2 movement. Target all opponents in the target area. Wait, it doesn't even say what the AoE is. Backstab. Opponents that are either flanked or vulnerable. Multiplied by the weapon's crit modifier. The opponents occupy the tile above and below it or to the left and right. So basically, if you're surrounding, you can do that, or vulnerable. Increased movement is pretty strong, isn't it? Like, especially when you're trying to get... But I guess the increased movement isn't as good without the stealth to persist through the movement. I would love to get arrows back. I mean, I could just do, if I do 2 into here, I get the increased stealth, and then I can go into either more backstab damage or some accuracy. Might go into the bow for now. I think right now she's best served by being a little more in the ranged side. So we go west, west, south, west. Oh. Well, okay, that's fine. Hey buddy, I've got your cursed relic. Are you gonna get corrupted by its power? Probably. Show it! The old man stammers excitedly. As you reveal the blade to him, his eyes widen and he tentatively reaches out for it. It's beautiful. But it's evil, cursed, I tell you. How so? What do you mean, how so? The most cursed object of all time, and I can't say, oh yeah, probably. It has power and hunger. I want nothing to do with this. Take it and bring it far away from here. Destroy it. Don't throw it in the ocean. There were beings there that would wield it. Ooh, Chivo. In any case, I promise to make it worth your while, and I will. Take this. This will serve you well on your journey. It'll keep your body strong and free of disease. That being said, I would ask another thing of you. This here beacon's all keeping the horrors of Ireland from my throat. Thing is, oil is running low and I got nary a drop left in storage. I need you to find me some oil before darkness takes us. Okay, see if I can get some oil from Horan. I'll try. Try to live, I guess. Is it worth, like, resting right now? Probably, like, not really. What did I get? I got an amulet. Immunity to disease. If I equip this, does she immediately lose her disease? No. Well, then I should equip it on someone else who might actually get diseased. You know? Ancient dagger. Might be of some value to someone with the right interest. If I just drop it. I mean, I could use it. Alright, Kat, how do you... I know you said that place was evil, but how do you feel about using this obviously cursed dagger? You know, if the world, if the quest, if the adventure is just horrible enough, I don't know how much I'd mind a cursed dagger in my hands. Maybe it would just be the lesser of two evils. How cursed is it really, you know? Water blocks my path. Done. Foreign. Okay, so we gotta go like around the little bay here. What's this? Nothing. What's this? Oh, I can return to the ship. Maybe. A small group of exhausted figures sit huddled around a small campfire. Survivors from the Zephyr. My friends, maybe. Gaunt-faced man that looks like he spent more years at sea than ashore stands before you. This was the Zephyr's first mate. You remember his crewmates calling him Snow. He offers a smile that doesn't quite reach his eyes as you approach. I'm approaching. The option to attack remains here. I'd not expected to see you alive, mercenary, but you stood up for us on the Zephyr and you saved the lives of some of my men, so I'm glad you made it. Well, you know, the guy I tried to save or whatever. Didn't I just, like, basically say, hey, take us to shore, but didn't try to kill anyone? I guess that counts as not just trying to save someone's life. Never seen anything like that beast before. The way it tore the ship apart. It's like a typo every, like, couple dialogue boxes. What curse has befallen us? How about we work together and you give me some stuff? Though my men and I have not to offer. I guess you could have camp followers, couldn't we? Not to offer save our fire and what shelter these huts may provide. There are beds inside, but little else. One favor I'd ask of you. Come across any of our men, tell them where to find me. Does that mean I have to go back to get some survivors from various spots? Yeah, it's a monster. I got it. What do you know of this place? Been here before, years ago. Didn't leave Horan back then, but it was nothing but a backwater port like any other, full of people not too fond of strangers and superstitious fishermen. Air smells strange, like right before a thunderstorm. And the beasts! There are beasts. The men. Came across some of their handiwork. Tommen and Dill, the cabin boy. Dill. Black arrows in their back, the both of them. Best to keep far away from them. Cliffs to the north. Area where you landed. Yeah, okay. He is gonna be like a go bring. Talk to Snow if you want something. Oh, sorry, I didn't want to put your fire out. Thanks for finding a way out of that bloody cave. If them crabs hadn't gotten me... Oh wait, this guy is already here. Slowly going insane in the darkness, all alone and dying. At least that guy who was in the cave made it out. I would hate going back for his ass. Got work for me? Hire this mercenary for 300 gold. Ooh, a blank character. Do I have work for you? Do I have enough money to have work for you? I mean, I do, actually. Huh. Do I want a mercenary? I've got the money. I've got things to equip a person with, as long as they're not an archer. Potion of Bless. Okay. Could have like a light armor, sword, cutlass kind of person, easily. Or I could go for like a healer, mage, I don't know. Oh, the smuggler's key. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to go use that. You know what, and I have lots of stuff to sell. Cleric. Frontline healer. I can use clubs. And Roland's already an arms master, but he's in like two-handed. Guild Magos. Can have a lot of magic. Hierophants. No combat related feats. Can also use clubs. Officer. An officer might not be the worst addition. Who's an arms master? Champion, potentially? Blades and armor, limited divine spellcasting. Let's try a champion. I like the sound of it. So, presence, right? And swords. I don't know if like healing would be good, but I guess I don't need anyone with a lore bonus either. Could be a diplomat. Or it could just be a sellsword and just be a little durable. Let's make him a courtier, maybe. Either that or I make him a gilder. Well, she's a gilder already, right? Up the presence. Fortitude. Awareness. Let's up make the awareness 5. Maybe we can get some checks out of that. Up the healing and survival. Give him high. He can be our merchant guy. Alright. Times Mastery. Divine Spellcasting. Boop. Get that up there. Body Magic. Bear Strength. Ally adjacent to the canister. Cure moderate poison. Minor lay on hands. That's a heal, I guess, right? Fortified agility. I'll probably skip the poison thing because one of my guys is already like resistant to poison anyway. Sublime Projection. Targets any opponent on the battlefield. Sublime damage? Like pure damage? Blessed. Imperial Litany. We're gonna give him minor lay on hands and I mean agility or do I want agility or just strength for so we can buff Roland? We'll go with that. Ooh, I like the white-haired girl. Oh, gender. Yeah. What color does she wear, chat? Not like the most options. We already got green, I think. And like gold or this like light red. I don't know. Just make her look like a superhero. Golden cloak. Here we go. There we go. That looks like something. I kind of like the look of this. I don't know. Should her name be? Now is when I need a randomize button. Johanna. Or sure, I don't know, Johanna. Oh god, I have to level her up now. Now I have to make even more decisions. I could just go all the way into body magic for now. And then we can get something. This is like the tank deal. Aura radius increase. Do I have any aura things? Does she have aura? Targets all opponents. Ooh, I can disease people. Adjacent. I mean, a lot of our stuff is like adjacent, though. We're only gonna have pestilence if we go for aura. But I might do pestilence anyway. Ooh, hasting people removes a couple of stat debuffs, which is pretty good. You know, if I was aiming for moderate lay on hands, maybe I wouldn't have leveled some of these. I don't know. Holy Lance. It's a line-based thing. I think Spirit would probably be the way to go, but I'm gonna do a little bit of Sword. Go learn some spells, I don't know. Spirit magic. Heroic inspiration. +2 melee damage till the end of combat. Holy light. Chance to hit. Condemned. Ooh, condemned weakens them quite a bit. Do Hammer of Light for sure. Do Touch of Condemnation. Body magic. Pestilence. Do I want to be able to cure disease? Like maybe. Thinking we'll go that angle. Anyway, can I just like get you to cure disease right away? I don't think so. Makes sense though. Food. A guy at the lighthouse still. Also, I can open that thing. I think there was a guy at the lighthouse, but like I could probably know where he was. Unless he was... No. See ya. Oh, I don't think I didn't arm you yet. Take this cutlass and this armor. I think that's all I can give you for now. This mug. Keen Masterwork Mace. Well, now I don't have a mace person. I mean, I think she's got the blade buffs, really. Blade accuracy and blade damage is probably too late for. I mean, dude, can you use the mace? No. She can. Ah, what's an ancient dagger to you, huh? Time to get out of here. I gotta go find some dudes over here. Was there only the one dude on the cliffs? I like think so. Also not sure. There's a guy in the caves who I guess they were kind enough to just let us save. Either way. Oh wait, shouldn't I? Stop by here and then buy some stuff, maybe? Is this guy even still here? Oh, yeah. You want to learn about that? He doesn't care about the Nautical Guild seal. Item can't be traded. Uh-oh. Scary when you see that the item can't be traded. I don't know how much I should really be selling to this guy. I'll buy a shield from him, I guess. Just because he seems like he offers pretty bad deals. Group is growing. Is that giving anything? Safety in numbers and every face from the old crew that turned up in camp is a boon. Keeping the crew that you've been doing good work. We scraped together a small bag of gold for you. Too soon for celebration. You may have already seen her, but a portion of the Zephyr lies upon the shore. Our duty to her doesn't end with her sinking. She's still the property of the guild, as is any cargo she was carrying. Tide seemed to have shifted her now, and I sent a small group to see if they couldn't find a way into her. And they haven't come back. Of course. I need to know what happened to my boyos. Dead bless you. A few hundred yards up the coast. My boyos. We gotta do it for the boyos. Fish stew. Leeks. We know how to make fish stew now. Could do with some salt. Only we had salt. Can you just make bacon? No, okay. Just checking. Add salted fish. Hearthy stews with vegetables. Give me them potatoes. Eggs. Eggies. Area is bigger than I thought. And I've left it, and now I have to... This is one of the downsides of like this kind of map stuff. Oops, I touched the border by accident. It's like GoldenEye, you know? Oh, no, I touched the wrong spot and I don't have the whole thing I need. Guess it's over. Oh, 2 people are ready to level up already. Maybe because I finished the quest. Targets the character himself. Removes bleeding, heals. What are you wearing anyway? What are you wearing? Who are you wearing? Give him the medium armor use. I mean, the crit chance is pretty nice on him, I must say. Although, I can up his two-handed. Vitality and attunement. Nice, nice. I just don't have bows. I think fancy footwork is like maybe kind of good, so I can just use fire a little easier. So I might work towards that. Because then you can like weave in and out and then just cast your spell without burning everyone alive. I have the fire resistance spell, but still. Not like you really wanna. Roland will automatically succeed. Let's go. Let's go, Roland. So everyone's got a pretty recent level up now. Oh, look, an obelisk. Crude spiral-shaped wounds, piles of eggshells, flowers, and fish bones. Eyes are drawn in by the mesmerizing spiral symbol. For a moment, it almost seems to shift. Some offerings. The sailors, the washed-up sailors are praying to this guy, the gods of the island. I don't know. Rats! Darn. Oh, geez, that's a lot of rats. Okay. This is too many rats, I do have to say. God, then they all have initiative. Crabs, defend me. Oh my God. Can you disease the rats? I guess we'll find out. Yes. Wish this person wasn't so close to me. I think I killed my own creature. crit. It's like actually a little hard to make out what's happening here. Ooh, we have defeated other rats. Holy moly. Another level up for Cat. Oh my god. Well, she doesn't even have any armor on right now. Oh wait, yeah, she did. Well, I mean, she had like the most basic armor, I guess. Could just go right down here if I wanted to get hamstring. I wanted to skip hamstring. I just don't know. It says there's an AoE, or there's a target area, but I think the target area is like just an enemy. I don't know. Like, it doesn't say anything. Unless I can buff the AoE myself. Difficult to say. Well, might as well do that. One into there for the thievery. We can kind of get like a bunch of low-level buffs right now. Although maybe the initiative would be like nice to have for her. Smashed remains of the Zephyr. What manner of terror was that creature? Cat muses of reading your mind. The ship is utterly shattered with its hull broken in half. It seems impossible that the ship would have remained afloat for long enough to settle on these cliffs in its current condition. It's almost as if something placed it here, though for what reason you can only guess. Oh, I'll go up there in a sec. Yo, a rusty bread knife. Those guys didn't even make it to that chest. The conch. God damn it. I feel like they need to remember where you just were. I guess you can use it as a shortcut sometimes. I don't know. Where are we at? We're at break time. That's where we are. Okay. I'm gonna take a break for a few minutes. While I do that, I'm gonna run some ads so the pre-rolls get disabled. Doo-doo-doo. Put up the logo for everyone. Just a reminder, this is Sword and Sorcery Summer. Summer! I need to update the game there. I'm just gonna do that on Nightbot so it doesn't do the thing. I'll do that right when I take my break, I guess. I'm just gonna turn this off so I can put on some other stuff because I don't want to leave this. Have to alt tab and tab back in. Just too much work. I'll update the command, but yeah, we'll be back in a couple minutes. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom and stuff. Grab a soda pop. Soda. Supposedly saying pop is like a Canadian thing, but I don't know. I think soda sounds less childish. So I stick with that usually. Yeah, I'm boring. Is that boring? I don't know. Alright. See you in a bit. Okay. Time to board what's left of our ship. This can't go wrong, probably. Someone else is gonna have to take the lead. Everyone's diseased. I feel like I could maybe take one more fight. You emerge into the broken hull of the ship. The ruined hold is unrecognizable and strewn with the debris of ruined cargo. As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you become aware of sounds emanating from the darkness. Chittering? Or is it voices? I spotted something. A barrel. What's up, Shira? Yeah. Oh, that looks bad. Chitters and darkness. Resolute beast, rodent. You stop dead in your tracks as a grotesque rat thing sits up on its hind legs. Its hunched form, a full head taller than you. The beast cocks its head slightly and its tiny eyes regard you intently. Then to your utter horror, words form in its bestial throat. It comes! It is one! Huh? With fangs it comes into the womb. Does it come to feed? To give offerings? No, probably not. It is one. It stirs. Does it bring offerings? Or does it come to share in the mute? I don't really like the meat. Roland doesn't like the meat either. Song woke us, calls us. It hears it. It is one. Now we eat and multiply and serve. It rises from the deep. Rise, it calls. It does not hear it. It does not hear it. Oh. Whoopsie. Okay. Oh, rats. 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 Where are rats? Go in there. Do you have a healing potion? Where are we at here? A bat! I don't know if Roland should really be holding it down over there, but He is. Go, my bat. Ah. You know, I think I went to take the disease thing, and I don't know if I did. Oh well. Guess we have agility. It gave me the achievement for exploring the wreck just as soon as I defeated the big boss. Barrel Necklace of Stealth. I know who's getting that. +1 to stealth. Half plate. It's heavy armor. I mean, what do you even use actually? Doesn't really have an armor specialty, so I guess she can use heavy plate. Alright, so rats. There's the spiral again. Oh, these are just two entrances to the same thing. Well, fellas, bad news about your buddies there. Uh-oh. Hounds. Woman dressed in livery of the Nautical Guild emerges from the fog. They're right behind me. Lava? Hey, I know this person. No, can't know this person. Anyway, cat's a little low, but might be able to. You stay right there next to everything. You go here. And you there. Ugh. Oh no, cat, other person. Big charge bonus. Just like moving people. Just need to make someone wait. Did I not save it? Yep. I mean, you know, I'm not that surprised, but also when my guys go down, they just get back up. How long ago is my save here? Oh, I loaded the quick save anyways. Oh. Look at me. Saving in the right spot. Roland should be able to. Okay. Bless you for saving my hide. I saw smoke rising from the south and was making them my way there when these Mongols picked up my scent. Ah, she's a vendor. Let's go. Way better. I might have tried harder to save her if I thought she would like actually die. I guess you know, not surprising. I should have known. I should have just like gunned it to her and expected her to immediately eat shit. It's okay. We reloaded the save. I'm not playing Iron Man or anything here. Oh, which one is she? Found your men. More bloodshed. I fear this island may be the end of us all yet. At least the wreckage might be safe enough to explore now. The supplies she carries may keep us going for weeks. I have nothing to offer you besides the promise that the Nautical Guild will not forget your service. Ha! A lifetime under the mast is thanks enough for a guilder, isn't it? Ah, this guy has nothing to give us? I mean, whatever. The reward was, I guess, killing the thing, maybe. Who is the person I just saved? Okay, you. Not really giving me any better prices either. We'll just weigh it against what I could possibly buy anyways. Oh, I could get another bow. That's pretty good. Oh wait, the broadhead arrows. I'm just gonna buy your entire stock of arrows. Don't mind if I do. Flour. Oops. Like, I don't need to sell anything yet, because I don't need to buy anything. Really. Just sell some random trinkets. Well, we'll put... Might as well go towards having spells, but... I'll probably... get one into the shield. And one into blade damage. Next level, we can probably just get more spells on her. I need to, like, heal these diseases. Do I have potions to do that? Where does that even go? Nope. That costs more food. Something for 4. Unmute. What do you mean unmute? It says my voice is going to. Hello? Testing? Are you the muted one? God, he scared me. Oops. May have hit the wrong button. On your opera. Let's do another farmer's omelet and then... I don't know, I kind of have to just use some random junk anyways. Don't I have like salted fish or something? I have fish stew, which is good. I have like a lot of leeks. Alright, you could forage pretty easily. Let's try and... Oh wait, the entertain... Yeah, try and entertain, maybe. We'll try and train again. Actually, you entertain. And then you... Fletch. It's probably good. Failed to instruct, fletched 1 arrow, found 1 ration. Successfully entertained companions. We've been entertained. So what is this buff anyway? What is motivated? Will initiative and willpower. We're just missing a little bit of agility from the disease, which is not the worst thing ever. I think we're done with this area, aren't we? We investigated the wreckage. You equip the broadheads. And I think I'm wishing that this guy could have arrows the most. We can use the crappy arrows. They're just kind of there in case you need to. Where are we now? The winding coastal road constricts as steep cliffs press in from the north. The dense fog reduces visibility to a mere stone's throw, and you feel an uneasiness rise in your stomach. Then, as in response to your concern, a bizarre, monstrous growl echoes through the cliffs. Those in mid-step, you scan the mists when the unmistaken stench of rotting flesh is wafted towards you. Something large and deadly lies ahead. Keep your wits about you. What do you recommend? Forge ahead, but keep our wits about us. Okay, that's what he said. I don't need your advice, old man. Dangerous place. The best tactic is to leave a fight for later. Well, we're gonna keep our wits about us, I guess. Carefully pick your way forwards when movement on the top of the cliffs catches your eyes. Robed and hooded figures emerge as they appear to be dragging something towards the edge of the cliff. More of the rabid dogs. A naked man and woman, bound and gagged, are struggling desperately as they emotionlessly push towards the edge of the cliff. We have to do something. One of the cultists shouts and points towards the surf in elation. Utter terror fills the eyes of the moribund couple. You turn to see amazing emerging from the throat. Creature of sheer horror. Larger than any sea creature you've fought so far, a hulking shape greedily waddles toward the base of the cliffs. Pincers snapping and tentacles squirming greedily. The cultists hurl the two naked forms from the cliffs. The pair impact the ground below with a sickening splat and with surprising speed. The hulking beast falls upon the remains. Standing transfixed, you watch as the horror consumes the remains of the unfortunate wretches. Sickening snaps and white pops fill the air as the creature feeds. Well, we're kind of stuck with Cat as the person, so let's try and stealth it, I guess. We can do it if we roll a 9. Plus 100 XP. You don't dare to breathe as soon as you slowly pick your way back the way you came. As soon as you feel certain you're out of sight, panic takes over and you run as fast as you can. By the time you stop, you're utterly exhausted, but at least you're still alive. We're kind of like limited to... I would have tried diplomacy maybe if she had been in charge. Well, I guess I would have had to, but stealth I'm gonna pick if she's got it. Last until next vest. Well, that's great. Small farmstead, huh? Switch to our diplomacy character for now. Hey, a graveyard. Or a cemetery, I should say. You approach a man sweating profusely and caked in dirt. He's hunched over and panting. Digging graves. Who goes there? I drew the short straw and it's fallen upon my shoulders to bury the dead. If you don't get back to it, food for the hellhounds before you know it. Bloody monsters roam the hills in packs. I've never seen hounds like these before, hulking and diseased looking. Come at night, they do. Dig up the graves and eat. Dig up the graves I dig and eat the dead right under their very graves. What's to wonder about the dead? Bury them unless disease run rampant and how it's holy work. Just that it doesn't feel like it is all. Yeah. Well, it is good to bury them or burn them. You gotta do one. Howl sounds and man straightens up like some prey animal sensing a predator, which is what he is. He briefly squints into the perpetual twilight, covers the island before grabbing a shovel and redoubling his efforts towards finishing the work. Am I nice enough to finish the job? Sure. Get to work. Corpses are a man and a woman. Perhaps they were once man and wife. They look well fed, and there was no apparent cause of death. I mean, this healing is like enough. As you look the corpses over, you notice that their abdomens are distended beyond that of simple corpse gas. Apprehensively poke at the swelling, and to your horror, the mass begins to squirm and shift. Better figure out what that is. Trembling hands, you cut into the pallid flesh and expose the entrails of the corpse. Just as you are about to abandon your grisly task, when the entrails... What? Grammar? Hello? When the entrails whip out of the wound in a mask of squirming, eyeless worms. Panicked, you frantically scuttle away from the tiny snapping orifices when Roland charges past you with the shovel raised. Okay, well... Just wanted to make sure that, you know, some xenomorphs weren't gonna come out of there and eat us later. I suspect these are far from the last graves that will be made for the poor refugees of Horin before this is over. The slavering horrors are charging at me now, dude. Blood will flow. Not the slavering horrors. Now, Cat's exhausted, so... Put here. You go here. Roland, you go there. Kind of want her to get a spell off. Okay, this is a good split. Oh no, now she's in the range, but I guess it's okay. They're not firing melee. Oh. Well, that was easy. Lots of graves. Gotta make my way through the grave maze to get these. What if one of these graves has I don't know, stuff hiding in it? Blood will flow. This is a really awkward position. Keep shifting. Damn, that poison's actually doing a lot. Maybe this guy can do something about it. Just 3 snakes or whatever. Recipe for mute skewers, nice. Oh, level up. I don't think I'm like that limited. If I get fancy footwork, then I can like cast spells more readily because I can just swap with people. Onions, spices, beef. What do you mean some items? What am I picking up? Howdy, fellas. Talk to the Chamberlain in the barn if you want something. The center stand is a formidable armored woman. Cleric of the Order of Sepulchites. Oh, can I have her? Tattered band of refugees surrounding her. Even though I already have, like, a form of a cleric. There's so few of us. Foreign is home to 200. Only 200? And we're but a score left. We've but a, I don't know, whatever. Wait, a few score. How much is a score? $20. That's like still a lot of them. That's like what, you know, 60 out of 200? I guess that's still like quite a bunch. By the golden corpses, there must be survivors, beseeches another. And who are we to send? Half of us won't live through that next market day. And the other half ain't fit to hold so much as a stick, an old crone interjects, panic quivering in her voice. Cleric raises her arms and the crowd falls silent. Her sonorous voice rings out. We may indeed be cursed, but Aldon is right. There may yet be survivors in Hoy, and it's my duty to go to their aid, or at least to learn what fate befell them. The assembly erupts once again, some blessing the cleric in tears of hope, others cling to her robes while pleading for her not to risk her life. The woman catches sight of you and nods curtly. Yeah, can she be on our team? Where is she? Doggy! We found another dog to pet, finally. Dog's in our way. Woman before you has a rugged and vital look of a life lived on the frontier. Pose a rich and tailor-made, she wades through ankle-deep mud. Greetings. See you, lady in distress, and thought you'd lend a hand, did you? Forgive me, I'm not myself. There's not been much rest for me amid the chaos. All this jabbering about the end of all mankind is starting to wear on me. And my, a van, an emporium, an Horn, are you? Brings you to Jar. Shipwreck just off the coast. Technically true. Yeah, you're gonna sell me some stuff? Ask about Embla. Can't say I remember seeing her. Doesn't mean I didn't. My emporium was always busy. Ben said a camp cook used to own the main inn. You find him near the stables. What happened here? Things have felt queer on Idra for a while. Yeah, that was Pride Month. It was last month. Folks in Horan started changing. People I'd known for years became mean. Hard. Violence and cruelty grew so common we stopped noticing it. Just last week, my neighbor, her children. A few days ago, I was out of town. On the way back, I spotted a clutch of people tearing towards us on foot in the outskirts of Horan, covered in blood and shrieking. My mare was so spooked that she bolted and broke her leg in the half-light. Poor old Aga. I had to help her pass on. Stories of raving madmen rampaging across the town by night. They, let's just say, not even children were spared, but they didn't kill everyone. Some were taken to who knows where. We heard screams on the wind for days afterwards. It was clear there was no going back. I'm gonna switch characters for the diplomacy. What do you got? Padded armor. Longbow, short bow. Oops, I just bought a warhammer. We'll reload a save if we need to. Bodkin arrow. So what is that? It's kind of just a step under broadhead. Man, the other person was being cheap with their arrows. Oh wait, I guess it's more reliable, maybe. Crowbar. Get some tools, sounds good to me. These rations are cheap. I don't know, do I need a cheese plate recipe? I'll take the tonic recipe, or the potion recipe, but... I have like a spare shovel, basically. Man, everyone gives you such terrible deals. Warhammer doesn't say it's two-handed, so Please help us. Hey, there's the Chamberlain. Ahem. You come laden with supplies, medicine, and men-at-arms. Say nothing. Forgive me, I'm not myself. No one's themselves. It's okay. He's balding. Important detail. Marcus Stonehold at your service, Chamberlain to the most glorious office of the Governor of Indra. Trying to get to Horn. Township's been overrun by madmen. Hundreds lie dead in the streets. Didn't they just say the town had a population of 200? I guess that's just the one town, but still. How can hundreds lay dead in the streets when the town only had a population of 200? I was woken in the middle of the night by the governor's guards. They told me we were under attack, and the packs of crazed brigands were already roaming the streets, spilling blood by the riverfall. Deadly strewn on the streets. We had to sneak from corner to corner just to get away with our lives. We came upon Drina. Maybe they were talking about Drina. I don't know. Wait, no. Drina is the cleric, right? Sounds like you're about to plead for help. Contingent on the survival of this camp. What can I do? Talk to Franco. He's our cook and quartermaster. We need food and we need it fast. A disease outbreak. Hierophant draw set up an infirmary. Angel is keeping the city under watch. Weavers have sealed the gates. There's no way of entering it that we know of. Is the headless person? Oh wait, no, the head just... I don't need a mercenary now. I think I'm good. What do you need, Mr. Cook? Go look for something substantial. They need meat. Old Jakub owns this farm. Old man Jacob owns a farm, you say? Jakub and his family had a large flock of goats in the enclosure behind us. The beasts bolted. Showed them all. Oh, he's saying he's hiding the goats. Okay. Can't say I blame the man. Our refugees have made a mess of his farm. If we find hands on those animals, we'll surely fall upon them like locusts. It'll ruin him. It'll be a shame if the man lost his livelihood, but better that than having to see children starve. I see people have started eyeing the rats. Well, you know. I'm gonna not eat rats at this point. A stuffed animal. Look at this sprite. It's so cute. I'm taking it. No doubt it should be returned to its owner with all due haste. Let's go find it. Oh, that's the gravedigger. How do I get to this this crate? Can I get to this crate? Did they make an impossible crate? I think they did. Oh my god, if the gravedigger wasn't in the way, I could get to this box. Is that a playtesting thing or is that a morality test? That's a pile of poop. You see flies. A child who, Dono, looking for someone a lot like you. You look less covered in shit than the rest of us lot and able to carry a blade. Saving a vessel weather maiden. What do you need? Hold up in a large sea cave. A lot of maidens undergoing repairs. 66 by 91. I mean, I'll see if I have time. Hello, child. Are you looking for a stuffed toy? I prefer if we just got on with our work, rolling guns. What's wrong? I can't find Froggart! I just had him when I was playing. I've got Froggart, don't worry. Froggart, small and green and fluffy, is my best friend, and now I've lost him. Is this the reptilian? He's not reptilian. Quest completed. Find Froggart. Girl snatches the stuffed animal from you and showers it with hugs and kisses. She turns towards you, but instead of giving you a hug, she dashes past you and throws her arms around Roland's waist. The old warrior looks startled at the sudden show of affection. Alright, girl, you've had your frog back. There's proper work to be done now. Froggart says, thank you. You want to play a game? Sure. It's a rhyme. All the kids in my street used to play it, or at least we used to. Movements are left, left, both, right, both, skip. Left, left, both, right, both, skip. Left, left, both, right, both, skip. Let's add in the words. Beware, beware, don't dare to sleep. It brings you dreams of ebb and flow, of churning seas and dreadful deep, and waves that lay the mountains low. But fear the mother most of all. Awake before you hear her bell. 1,000 young will hear her call, and that was how the giants fell. They're getting good, but now Froggart says it's time to go. Can't help but feel a bit uneasy at the children's rhyme. Find your mind wanders off to the horror of felt us up here. Okay. Hey, strong lady. I'm searching for someone. I'm not aware of the situation here. People say this island is surely doomed. And what say you? There's always hope in this life or beyond it. I've seen things these last days that I cannot readily explain or reconcile with my fate. Our graveyards have been overflowing as of late, with stranger killing stranger for no good reason. And worse, I think, brother and brother, husband and wife. It's become a tide of ruin. I implored the governor to intervene and investigate, but as usual, he did nothing but cower in his villa and peer over his walls. A few nights ago, pandemonium erupted. Bands of armed men and women roamed the town, hacking down anyone they came across. Some folks claimed that those that did not die on the spot were dragged away to suffer some unknown fate. My order and I joined what sane guardsmen remained in the chaos, driven from the city. Considered retaking the town, but we have scores of wounded, so we retreated. The wounded do not recover, and those still on their feet slowly lose their mind or hearts. We need answers. My duty to seek them out if they exist. I must venture to find a way back into Horan, and thence somewhere darker, I fear. Failing that, the situation here in camp is getting untenable. Anything that can be done to improve it will be a small victory. Hey, we're trying to go there. If I must, doomed or not, it's all dust in the end, and I intend to die in armor, but what I can tell, we must both tread the same terrible path, though our reasons may differ. Surely there is safety to be had in numbers. Yeah! These people are my people. I feel their pain, and we will mourn together later. But for now, they deserve answers, and by the Emperor's bones, I will get them some. What about Embla? She's certainly not in the camp, and I can't say I remember seeing her in Horan, but perhaps that bodes well for your quest. One of the primary tasks of my order is to care for the dead, and I can say with certainty that I didn't lay to rest anyone matching her description before the fall of Horan. Ask around camp. Who do you think it was? The weavers came from inside the town. I recognized some of them as sailors, fishermen, and whalers. Locals from old Idran families. Ah, you know, sailors, cult, whatever. one of the lodges. Long traditions on Idra for the fishermen and sailors to band together in fellowships known as lodges. Serve mainly as combines for fair distribution of the day's catch, but there are persistent rumors of them serving other purposes too. Our order is an imperial one. The locals would be loath to discuss such things with us. I've always suspected they practiced pre-imperial customs of ocean worship, including offerings to ensure safe travel on bountiful catches. Alright. Oh, now I gotta level you up. So you're a hospitaler, frontline healer. I'm gonna use any armor. So we're gonna go down the body magic thing to get her at least to moderate lay on hands. Which we should have, really. We'll wait there for now. Now she's already going to spirit magic, right? So she could go into mind, maybe. What's phalanx? Dodge bonus for adjacent allies. Sounds good. Defend ally, okay. She's a club person. I think I have a club I need to use now. Do I have any aura things? I could get her miasma. Corporeal restoration. Circle of corporeal. Oh, circle of corporeal restoration. Okay. I mean, for her, it's probably... She's probably the one to buff the aura, right? Well, it feels like all the auras are here. What did I give her? Hammer of Light. Okay, I gave her some spells from this tier. Hysterical blindness. Blessed heroic inspiration. Cures bleeding, heals. Am I just gonna go down spirit again? I didn't know I was just gonna get like someone so close to what I already have. Fearful. And I could still go into this, but then I'm gonna like lose the healing. Alright, we'll go into spirit magic with her too. We will do She can do poison and lay on hands. And moderate. And cure moderate disease. Greater regeneration. Does not describe. Sorry all of your insides hurt. I'll ask the cook about Embla. Oh, sorry. Might have seen her. This hungry is making me hazy. Okay. So we're looking for the farmer. Oh, this is the farmer. Man mutters something under his breath and spits as a group of refugees pass. What do you want? More leeches come to bleed me? Still call it that. It's ruined. All my crops are trampled and my goats are gone. Are they? Are they? So it seems to me you're better off than people living in the camp. Got some questions. How do you feel about the camp? Well, he wishes they could have gone anywhere, but my farms were closest, and now they picked me clean and trampled my fields. Brother, do you know what's happening out there? What about your animals? What happened to them? Dead, they must be. Went off into the forest when the sky fell. Okay, what about you? You have diplomacy. Did I not switch to... Wait, it forces it to be me? Why? What about someone with no? It's weird that I can't use someone else for that check. The stench of disease and moans of the dying lie thick in the air of the makeshift infirmary. Agent Cleric shuffles back and forth as he tries as best he can to tend to the patients. Are you sick? Fever? Stomach pains? Bloody stool? No, I'm good. Is it as bad as we suspected? Drina asks. Fear it is worse. Some sort of infection is spreading. Unable to cure it with neither spell nor concoction. I'm at my wit's end. Woman Hannah came to me with a boy, struck down with the outbreak, by the outbreak. She appeared a simple girl, and when she pleaded with me to look for a folk remedy, I chided her for it. Caldo Pula, surely Imperial medicine would prevail. Perhaps I was the fool. I was the fool. I wish now I had listened to her. She left camp, but I think she can be found in a little cottage south of her. Okay. What do you got? Tome, light, please. Some tomes, huh? Don't really need to learn any of these. This person seems to be selling them for better prices. Mark of illumination. What is, like, illuminating? Doesn't really seem to be like that useful. I don't know. Tempest Ring of Fortitude. Double bed. Not a cauldron? Okay. Donkey boy. Stuck outside in the rain and fog. It has to keep the goats safe up in the hidden glen. I'll go check on the goats. East of our house, find the hole in the fence to the north. Find some tracks. Please don't tell him. He only cares for the animals and he has a horrible temper. East of the house, hole in the fence. All directions to the hidden glen. Okay. There are goats afoot. Fell hogs. I'm gonna parlay with fell hogs. Can I not? Okay. Go, my vermin. My vermin! immediately dead. Oh, I didn't equip her with anything beyond, Fire Warrior, I guess. Jesus, these fell hogs are so fell. Losing, I think. Does Roland not have his, or did he use it already? Where's the save? It's over here. Oh, you. We probably have some stuff for you. Yeah, we got a good mace for you. It's actually maybe just all, but we do have a better mace for you, so enjoy that. Wow, we got a 12? What the hell? I don't know who has like the best. Cat will be able to flee, I guess. Oh shoot. Well. This cave. Huge sea cave created by eons. The sea's relentless attack on the wall. Oh, this is the other guys. Well, whatever. Guess that's fine. They're all drunk. Disappointing. Cheese plate recipe. I knew I didn't need to buy that recipe. What am I missing for pumpkin pie? Probably a couple things. Probably like sugar, whatever, I don't know. Mermaid statue? Pixelated titty? With nipple? Crazy. I'm a landlubber. Well, no, I'm not a landlubber. I'm literally picking, I'm currently the person who is the guild. Listen. Crates and crates of food. Yeah, people need it at the refugee camp. 500 gold pieces. That's a lot of money. I also literally do not have that. I can make... Yeah, there was a nipple. Also tonic of vitality. Probably one more thing. We found the lesser tonic of vitality recipe. What about cure disease? Poison. But I have like and then the fell bell or whatever, right? Dragon skin. Probably not. Like, why do you even need recipes when most of them will tell you? Might not universally tell you everything though. Tall, muscular pirate lady. Beautiful but for a scar across her cheek. Why can't the scar make her beautiful? Her flamboyant outfit marks her not only as a southerner, but also an officer. Sellswords have come to answer the maiden's plea. Met your man Dono. Any donos in the stream? First mate of the illustrious wedding maiden. Lost many a good man, and the ship was gravely damaged. By the grace of the blind and our captain's good fortune, outran the beast and made it to the shallows. I suspect it will not stray too far from deeper waters. We were close to the sea cave and we've been holed up since. The behemoth! We know it well. What a strange fate that we should both be survivors of something so deadly. Made as good an escape as can be had against such a horror. Our captain, Iago Zadroma, is the finest captain to sail these waters, be their sails black or white. Cargo is rotting in our holds. Our captain decided to venture into Horn and seek out the Rat Queen. Our operation is less than sanctioned by the Empire. Yeah, Horn's not looking so good. Want me to look for him? I'll take a look for him. Rat Queen's court, sewers under the city. Min took quite a beating, we'll be here for some time yet. Not leaving until we learn Iago's fate. That said, we're not staying longer than we need to. If we could outrun the creature, if there's one captain and one ship that could, it's Iago at the helm of the Maiden. The blind has her hand over us. He is the finest sea captain from here to the sea gates. If you've not heard of him, it is because he prefers it so. Such is the nature of our vocation. The cargo is often less than legal. There's trouble brewing in the framework. Plenty of people looking to acquire goods outside of the Imperial trade network. We carry it, and people like the Rat Queen sell it. Alright. We will see if we can find him, I guess. If we must, but this is one thing, like, there's the mermaid again, or whatever, statue, whatever. Wish you could see more of the overall area. Like, if it's a, you know, relatively safe, known area, I want to be able to navigate properly. I'm gonna... Where's my cure disease potions? You, no more disease. You, no more disease. You, no more disease. Alright, so all I really learned was that I need fell hogs. Sneak away. Hogs are scary. There's the hidden glen. Shield your face from the cold winds and icy drizzle as you survey the area. The unmistakable shaggy white forms of a flock of goats. Strange undulating howl. There's more than goats in this area. Alright. Hate when something undulates. Undulate? I don't even know. It's one of those words that I only ever read. Huddled inside a hollow mountain crevice is a young man surrounded by half a dozen goats. He's shivering violently beneath a warm blanket. His gaunt face pale in the dim light. The goats look no healthier. Jakob's boy. I might be, did he? Before he can finish, an inhuman shriek once again cuts through the mountains. The boy freezes in terror. Clings to his blanket with trembling fingers. Nothing on edge should be able to make a sound like that. Whatever it is, it ain't human. I never see him. Every night the mist rolls in and then shapes appear just outside the circle of my fire. And then I can feel them. I know they're there, but no matter how terrified I am, I can't stay awake. I always fall asleep, and when I wake up the next morning, I never see him do it, but every morning there are fresh marks on my goats, on me. They're feeding on us. I know they are. Yeah, let's get you out of here. Why haven't you just left? My dar would kill me. My dar would kill me. I think that's when it's supposed to be an accent. He sent me up here to keep the goats safe, and I'm not leaving until he permits it. What about your mom wants you? Goats are going to the camp now. My dar told me if I bring the goats back to the farm, the chamberlain will slaughter them for food, and it'll be the end for Ma and Dar. I talk to you about... well, no. What if I just... No time for that. You're gonna get eaten. Roland. I just feel like he's gonna die if I don't. Failure? Oh shit, Roland just killed him. Whoops. By accident. We found the goats. He didn't notice the goats arrived. Let them right to us, I see. By the maidens, this will do these poor people good. I fear for old Jakub if people find out he was hoarding his livestock while others were dying. Quest completed. I mean, quest completed, sort of, yeah. Quest completed, just not, Not in the most nice way. I was concerned that the boy, you know what, if the boy didn't want to come, that's his own fault. He's gonna die if he stayed there. I don't know what kind of kid is more afraid of his dad than he is of blood-sucking vampires. Are you the person I'm looking for? Anna? That old ass sent you? Well, it don't matter now. My Alan's sick, he needs medicine. If only I could visit Mother Katak. An old woman has provided us with remedies for as long as I can remember. She lives in the forest deep in the island's interior. Can you help this child? The infection is beyond me. Alright. Suppose the clerics will want the medicine for the camp, but I beg this of you. Bring me a dose of Meowlin first. Do we have anything left to do except, like, just try and do some of these quests? Snakes in the grass. Flee. Okay. Guess we have to fight eventually, you know? Panic a couple of them. Ooh, how's everyone doing? Pretty okay. Roland getting stronger. Now, what is his vitality? 53. He's pretty tough. Charges cause 1 to 3 additional blunt damage. Yeah, I want cleave. Especially if it fights like that, actually. Besides the buzzing of insects and croaking of toads, the forest is disconcertingly quiet. I like this little art here. Very psychedelic. Foliage seems to thin slightly in this area, and to the northeast you can make out a faint wisp of smoke rising from a chimney. Honey! Young man crashes through the undergrowth. His face is red and he's panting heavily as he spots you. Help! They took him! My dar! Everyone's dar is in trouble. Well, no, the other guy's dar was the Xanos he's dead now. Whoops. Thought Roland was gonna hit that skill check, dude. We were working at the lumber camp when they just burst out of the trees. My dad took a swing at him with his axe and told me to run. I saw him take him and drag him into the forest. Took him. I couldn't tell you because they're kind of hid in the undergrowth, but they were large as hounds, and all I saw was the gleam from their terrible eyes. Have to go look for him. He's all I got left since my mom died. Camp's just to the east. Anything else of note? Mother Katak is in the northeast. Alright. Great big tree growing through it. Bit of marshland north of the big oak. Stay out of there. There's lizards and such that have disease. Should be where Mother Kataka is, I think. Ah, are these lizards? No, they're giant gnats. Cat Rollins, you stay. Well, no, you can stay here. Use the charge buff to do a little melee damage, I guess. Not rolling? Okay. No, not Aura of Flame. We want to do the line. Heal. Do 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 do. Firewing insect. Dead horse. We should beat it. What the hell is this cabin? Running around collecting resources. Okay, here's Katak. An old woman sits beside a crib, her silver hair loose and tangled around her shoulders. She hums to herself as she rocks the crib back and forth, a smile tugging at her weathered lips. The cottage is dimly lit. The room is filled with various dried plants. The air is heavy with the sense of lavender, thyme, and the unmistakable taint of rot. Are you Mother Katak? That I am indeed. What can I do for you, child? A strange coo escapes the crib. It sounds off. You try to peer inside, but the old woman's shift obscuring their view. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the dead baby that isn't dead. Woman absent-mindedly rocks the cradle by her side. So the fine folk of Horin have a bit of a bellyache, and they thought, who better to save us than kindly old Katak? It was Hannah. You like Hannah? Little I don't know, he's such a lovely little boy, almost like my little piglet here. She pats the crib. The strange piping sound coming from it sounds nothing like a child. I'll help, of course, no need to fret, the old woman says with a chuckle. Getting rid of your tummy aches takes old magic from the earth. What do you need? Don't ask about the crib. We're not here for the freaky baby. Find me the unborn of the scaled ones. They dwell not far from here. More fetch quests. North of the great oak and past the fetid pools. The scaled ones are fierce and guard their unborn well. What are you talking about? Even the coldest of hearts pour the warmest of love into their young, makes the flesh of the unborn oh so tender. And potent, you know. Off you go, me babe needs his sleep. Alright. Ooh, I can craft some stuff. I might need some, like, cure poison or whatever. Do I have enough for made acid resistance already? I make potion of bless. Go ahead. No. I don't think I have any more cure disease though. Just in case. North of the great oak and past the fetid pools. Where's the great oak? Great oak part of this lead. This might be the right direction, actually. I don't know. Who's moving? Who should I move? You go first. Cat. Chill over there. Roland is actually up first. Let's put him over here so he can get some charge. Go, my rat. Sometimes I have to like really squint to see what's going on in the fight, you know? Ooh, nice crit. I do want that smoke bomb. What's thrust and parry do? Executes an attack and you defend. Okay. Do 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 do. Bow 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 bow. Just don't have any light armor for her. I think. I should really be checking at the town later. Probably level to there for the movement. So this is the Great Oak. We're actually going up this way. It's already midnight. Probably be done soonish. Nothing for you to do other than attack, I guess. Where are my potions? Did not mean to disengage, but okay. .26 damage backstab. Disgusting pile of torn and rotting meat litters the floor. Two lizards were greedily gorging themselves on it. Judging by the number of tracks and quantity of broken bones, a large number of creatures seem to use this area as communal fooding ground. Reptiles like these tend to eat large quantities when food is readily available before waddling off to sleep for days. Perhaps this can be used to your advantage. Oh, that's like the same thing. I was swept off by the waterfall. Oh boy. Wait, you can not pickable? Okay, of course. Alright, so we got Lots of spiders up here. Less over here. Guys gonna show up at all? Oh, there they come. Ooh, ducks. You might be needed over there. What does Imperial Litany do? Fortified will. Mind affecting conditions. Fearful and panicked. Oh, probably not too worried about that, maybe. She's the one who's damaged. Circle of healing. Ooh, big crit. Ouch. You found your Luigi hat. Nice. Very good. Kind of out of some mana. Okay. Finally, got that end of it done. Get on, spiders. Whatever's inside is still alive. Carefully cut open the cocoon and a large man stumbles out, no doubt shaken and disoriented from the ordeal. The poor fellow looks at you with wide eyes. What? Who? Where? Your son sent me to look for you. Salon's alive, he made it. Thank the Golden. You risked your own life to save me. How can I ever repay you? You got something? Take my axe. Yes. I don't think anyone even uses an axe. But what do we got here? It is a light axe. I could use an axe. No, I can't. Who can use an axe? Not you. You could too. You could technically. She could, but then she'd lose the crit bonus. I don't know. I don't have an axe person. No, I didn't actually really get into the spirit tree too much. I could shift to the mind one. You know what, I might as well just do this and then just don't pick the things that are auras, I guess. Or don't rely on the auras. A touch of weakness and then aura of silence, I guess. Blade and club. So not axe. No one can use an axe, but maybe we'll have someone later. I feel like if we get too many party members, it'll just be hard to like manage on the battlefield, kind of. Oh geez, is it midnight? I think that might actually be it. I just don't want to stream like too late tonight. We're in the middle of the spider cave. But we did just rescue that one guy, so that's one quest done. Just a little 3-hour stream or so. How's that going? Being up too late or this game? Being in the spider cave? Being in the spider cave was fine. We got a cool axe. This game, I feel like it's going pretty well. I thought combat would be like ridiculously hard all the time. So far, it actually hasn't been that bad after the initial couple fights. Now that I'm starting to get more people, I think we're doing okay. I'm just gonna do like another save just in case. I'm just relying on quick saves, but let's make a proper save this time. Alright, we'll be back most likely tomorrow with Sword and Sorcery Summer, more of this game. I am I gotta play some more DBD before the event ends. I don't know if I'll stream that, but if I do, I might stream it. We'll see. Purely a bonus stream. I just need to get like a couple more challenges done, so I guess I don't really need to play it enough to stream it or anything, but DBD is basically sword and sorcery. You know, if I just play some killer games and I play the knight, it can kind of work. Or I could be the evil sorcerer. There's a couple of those. It could be Vecna. Those, you know, those people. It's not that far. But it'd probably be like on top of the main stream of the evening, not just separate, you know. We'll see. I should be able to stream tomorrow regardless. I'm gonna try and get like a good amount of streams of this game in. At least 2 more this week. Because it's one of the longer games I have that isn't the Bid War game, so. Yeah. I'm wondering if I should just make the Bid War by subs and then the donation thing can still be by dollars. I don't know. Does that make any more sense? Might make the numbers easier to understand. I don't want people to be like, oh, Morrowind's already 6 subs behind. That might be the sort of the detriment there. Yes, get those Hercules. How are we doing on that? Can I see that somewhere? Manage goals. These are the wrong goals. 66%, thank you. Oh, I can see that here. 70%. Only 30k more. Yanti and Safe Sea. The champions of Hercules. In this stream. Hercules will happen in Sword and Sorcery Summer. It is foretold. Anyway. Thanks for watching. I'm not gonna bother with a raid right now. I'm just gonna go do some other stuff. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.